Hello guys, how we doing? Welcome back to the Free Hammers. I don't usually do 2 videos in a day, but since my video this morning when I said about Manchester United, McTominay, Maguire, etc., it appears now that big journalists are out there saying that Manchester City are going to make a bid, potentially by the end of the week. You know, we had Thursday afternoon as I make this video. Be interesting to see what it is. The rumour is that it will be around 75 80 million with instalments paid quicker over 2 years, plus with add-ons we'll take the deal up to 90 million. Like I say, a slightly better deal than the Arsenal deal because of in terms of cash flow and what it looks like on the financial fair play record. West Ham will have more cash to spend quicker than over time waiting for it that they would have had for the Arsenal deal. I've always wanted Manchester City to come in. As I keep saying, you know, ideally Declan Rice stays another year, maybe goes next summer, or, you know, we won the Europa League, win the Champions League, dream scenario, he stays. That would be the most romantic story ever, but that ain't gonna happen. Man City are a club that I do have a soft spot for. I've always said it. You know, I admire them. You know, take away the financial fair play stuff, whatever they've done there is, you know, if they're guilty, they're guilty, you know, then they have to face the punishment. But the way that Pep plays football, I'm a big fan of a lot of their players. You know, some of my favourite players outside West Ham play for Manchester City. I love Kevin De Bruyne, you know, one of my favourite midfielders, if not one of the best midfielders that have ever graced the Premier League. You know, big fan of Haaland this season, Company before that, Yaya Toure, all these players that, you know, are in Premier League best 11s now. You know, they're fantastic players. And, you know, Declan Rice has always said he wants to go and win trophies, and big trophies. If you go to Manchester City, sorry for the lighting, guys, terrible lighting here. If you go to Manchester City and he stays there for 5 years, say, you know, he's 24, 25, stays there till he's 29, even 30. In those 5 years, he will probably win the Premier League twice. And maybe, I'm not going to say win it because it's a really difficult competition to win. Play in a Champions League final. Right, like I said, I'm not going to say he wins it. Because I think the only club that potentially guarantees you winning Champions League in over a 5 or 6 year period is probably Real Madrid. He will definitely win a League Cup in 5 years, and he'll probably definitely win at least one FA Cup in a 5-year spell at Manchester City. And I'd be happy for him to go there. And I can sit back and go, okay, thank you, Declan. You've given me the best memory, best evening of my life, best sort of week of my life when West Ham won that cup and seeing you lift it, joining Bobby and Billy, you know, as the only captains to ever lift a trophy for West Ham. You know, I would wish him well. I would genuinely wish him well, because that is a club that you are going to win trophies. You are going to get good money. You are going to improve incredibly as a footballer under the management of Pep Guardiola. Like I said, I don't want him to go Arsenal. I really don't. I still think he will. I do. I've got this horrible feeling that he's still going to end up in that horrible red Arsenal shirt, and I just can't. I can't support that. I can't. Listen, I love Declan Rice, but I can't support that. I do not want him to go there. One thing that will be good is this will now start a bidding war. If Man City bid is true, you know, Arsenal have to step their game up now, you know, and put a decent bid on that table. Will this initial bid be accepted? Maybe not. Maybe it's not too far away now, you know, if more money was getting paid quicker. But yeah, it's going to be an interesting few days now. You know, with Manchester United potentially putting a bid on the table, City putting a bid on the table, and Arsenal coming back with a third bid. I think we will start getting closer to that sort of figure that we were looking for, and, you know, enable us to go and get some players. And I just hope and pray that for once our board has learned from its mistakes, and there's, you know, when we say Paulinho, when we say Ward-Prowse, whoever it is, it doesn't matter. As I keep saying, it doesn't matter who we want as individuals, it's who West Ham want. I hope these conversations have happened. I hope we haven't done another one like the before, where it's like, oh, we really want Paulinho, or we really want Harvey Barnes, but they don't want to come, or they've given no indication of coming. I hope that there is indication from their end that they do want to come. Anyway, guys, thank you so much for watching. That's the update since I've been at work. Like I say, news coming thick and fast at the minute, so we'll see what happens. Come on, you Moyans, keep believing. Let's go.